Good morning, good morning. Today is August 26th and we have a bearish day on gold. I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic up just a second. Alright, okay, so we're good here. Let's see what happens. So the New York session high and low is from here to here. So we're technically, let me go ahead and do this. So technically we're in an area where we could sell if we needed to. However, let's look at the daily chart and we see it's bullish, right? Do we have any news coming up? Let's see. We do have some news, and at 9:45. So let's take a look at this. 1 hour, 5 minutes. Sorry if you hear my dogs. Okay, so we don't have news until 9:45. Alright. Let me just post the link. Give me 1 second. We're just waiting for a bearish engulfing candle now. Bearish. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Let me post the link here. Alright, sorry if you don't see the chart. I was getting the link ready. Okay, so now we would like to see some form of bearish engulfing, and I will open up my charts right now just so I can be prepared. Okay, we're pretty much ready now, and let me go ahead and just get my chart ready. That's what you hear right now. We just need an engulfing candle and we're good. Alright, so we don't see an engulfing yet, but we'll keep watching. What I'm hoping to see is price to make some sort of move, like maybe a little retracement back up and then going down. Alright, give me 1 second, let me see here, what do we got? Alright, so we would like to see a bearish engulfing here. Okay, so what we want now is an engulfing. And we're waiting for this to be somewhere near here. Okay, so here we might get an engulfing, and I'll still use the very high as stop loss if we do get an engulfing soon. Unless we get another engulfing somewhere else, but let's keep waiting. We would like to see it maybe retest these highs right here. Alright, so far nothing. Good morning, good morning. Basically, what I was hoping was this candle here would engulf, but it didn't. If it did, it would have been a really good trade. Also, I'm going to open up pound USD on another chart. I don't know if you guys saw the USD JPY setup I showed you guys last night. That new entry method is pretty good. If you backtest that, it's really good. Let me see what. So we're looking for a bullish move on GBP USD. What we would like to see is this right here. So GBP USD had an imbalance right here, but it did not break the last high. Okay. We needed to break this high here and then reverse back. Alright, let's go back to gold. So basically on pound USD, I'm waiting for this to be broken right here. But on gold, we just need a bearish engulfing. Sorry if you hear background noise, but what we would like to see is either the high get broken or we get a big engulfing candle to the downside. Okay, so we got a new high, right? And we're still kind of just waiting for a reversal down. We know that price has been going up the whole day, right? So yes, Wednesdays are usually expansion days, right? After a small range candle, you're going to see a big range candle. But we know if it wants to keep going up, it's going to come down a little bit, right? And that's when we're going to get our signal. So here we might get an engulfing, I'm not sure, but if we do, we will take the trade. Okay, we see another drop without an engulfing. We're still gonna wait. We have at least 20 minutes left, so we're still fine. We're not in a rush for a trade. Yeah, we have about 20 minutes, so we're fine. Alright, so if we get an engulfing here, what I'll probably do is we'll probably use this stop loss and go for like a 1.5. Unless, because we might see there's a big imbalance here, right? So we could see a trade up into the imbalance further. Unless we get a big down move, I think the stop loss I'll use is up here. Alright, we're still waiting. We don't have any news until 9:45, right? So we still have a lot of time. This week has been really quiet in terms of trading. We're already like halfway in the week. I don't think there's any news as well this week. Let me see. What's the date today? The 23rd? Yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any USD. I mean, not USD. We don't have any NZD news or AUD news until next Tuesday. So next Tuesday we do have some news coming up, but other than that, that's it. That's the last news of the month, next Tuesday. Okay. So if we could get a really good engulfing candle, maybe not this candle, but the next candle, we'll probably take it. Okay, so again we get no engulfing right here, so I don't know. We're still waiting. Sometimes we have to be patient. as much as we want to take a trade, it may not be the best move to do that. So we're just waiting until we get the right opportunity to. Let's see how pound USD is doing. Okay, so pound USD broke above here, right? Now, we would like to see it go all the way down here to this imbalance right here. The reason why this imbalance is because, give me 1 second, because this is the imbalance below this area right here. However, even this one would have worked right here, but even if you take this one, your stop loss has to be 15 pips, right? So we could see a retest down here, then continue going up. Or it may even just test this sell to buy, which is an engulfing candle. We'll see how pound USD continues, but gold looks like it's now trying to flip, right? So what we would like to see it happen is we want gold to come back into this area right here, at least 50%, so in this area here. And then if it gives us an engulfing, we'll take it to go down. It's showing that it wants to go down. Now we just need to see if it's going to. Alright, so here we have the first engulfing, right? Although this is really far from the low and it could be seen as a good area to take the trade, I am not taking this trade because you can't put stop loss up here, because this could very well just go break this, keeps going higher, and then goes down. So I wouldn't take a trade like this, because where would you put stop loss? You can't put it here, and you definitely can't put it up here because this is too big. So the next choice is to just wait until the next engulfing happens. We still have about, I'll wait like 20 more minutes, or at least 15 more minutes. It's going down, but this is not a good area to take it. Okay, so yeah, this is not, I still don't think this is a good setup, even if it continues going down. Like, setups like this are very risky, because we know that when price is going heavily down, right, it has to come back up, which obviously right now it's coming back up. What I would like to see it do is come back all the way to at least 50% of this big move, and then make a down, an engulfing down. That's going to be a high setup. Okay, so now it's going back up, as I suggested, and what we would like to see it now is come all the way up to the 50% line, so above this area, and then give us an engulfing. We have tons of time to do that, so we have about, I'll say 20, we have about, 17 minutes, between 15 and 20 minutes for it to happen, which it very well could happen. So we'll just wait and see. We just need to have some patience, guys. Let me remove my magic keys. I think if it does come up, I'm going to risk 1%. I'm not entering any trade. That was just me preparing my magic keys. Alright, so we want it to come around in this area here. Alright, so we're about to hit the area that I was hoping it would come back up into. Once it does that, we're going to look for the engulfing candle. Okay, so here we got an engulfing. I may take a trade here. We'll see. I was thinking of taking this, right? Because it did reach up into the 50%, but if it comes back up, I will definitely look to take this trade. It's not the best setup, but let me see if I was to put it. Let's see. 2 would be right here. Let's see what happens. Because I do want to take a trade here, but it could come back up even further, right? Maybe let's wait. Maybe let's wait. I want it to come up into this one here. So like if we could get it, okay, so we might get a better entry up in here. We want it in this area here. Okay, once it reaches up in this area, which is the 50% up here, we'll take it. Or maybe I could put a sell stop right here if it comes back down here first. I might do that. I might put a sell stop at the bottom. Like, I'll show you guys in a second. Let me. Okay, and then we'll put a sell stop about at the bottom, just a little bit lower than the low. Okay, I might delete the sell stop if it goes higher, right? So what I did was, I've put a sell stop right below here, right? Like right there. I've put stop loss up here. And take profit is obviously 2R. So this is the setup. If it comes down and taps me in, we're in the trade. If it breaks the high, we're closing this trade. Okay, we're closing this trade, this sell stop. The sell stop means it's not activated until it comes down here and tags me in. Now, if it goes higher, that's fine too, because we're not in a trade. I don't know if you guys are also in putting sell stops, but okay, so now it's reached up into the actual. Let me go ahead and delete my sell stop. Okay, we're gonna delete the sell stop here. And what we're waiting for now is just an engulfing. This is good. I think you just heard my sell stop get deleted. But now we need an engulfing. Okay, we're still looking for, let me go ahead and open up my magic keys. We're back to looking for this trade setup, which would be, if this engulfs, we're taking the trade, but let's see. It looks like it wants to engulf. We have 4 seconds and it does not. Okay. So now that it's went up in here, we could just wait for a pullback and then we'll take the next trade to go down. I think this way of trading will help you understand how to place these trades correctly. That way you're not in trades when you're not supposed to be. Like, you got saved right here, you got saved right here, and now we're just waiting for actual proper setup. So if we could see it come back up and then give us an engulfing, it doesn't have to come back up into the 50 line anymore. It just has to at least give us a nice pullback up, and then the next engulfing will be in there. Um, we could probably get an engulfing soon. This I don't count as an engulfing because this is a dodgy, right? There's no movement, but once we get another engulfing, I'll show you, and we'll take the trade. Okay. Let's see. We're in a good area for a reversal. So if we could get an engulfing here, this would be really nice. I'll wait like maybe 10 more minutes. Let's wait 10 more minutes. Okay, this might be the engulfing we take. I'm gonna take it here. 86 is my stop loss, and we'll go 2R. I might not go for the full 2R, but I'll open the trade here. Wait, why did I? I'm not sure why I did that. For some reason, it's not letting me open a trade. Let's see. I'm trying to open a trade, but maybe it's saving me, but either way, let me go ahead and change the risk. Maybe it's the risk parameters. Let me go ahead and put a pending order maybe. Let's put a sell stop. I do want to take a trade, but it's not letting me take a trade here. I'll put a sell stop and see if it'll let me. For some reason, okay, let me put a sell stop. So basically, if price goes down to this level right below this candle here, it's gonna take a trade to go down. Stop loss is 2 pips above the high. It may get stopped out if it does trigger, or if you already got in, it may get stopped out, but we'll see. There is news in like about 20 minutes. Okay, if it goes higher, I'll probably not enter the trade, but we'll see. I did want to enter it earlier, so this would have been a stop loss if it did. Let me go ahead and do. Okay, so I think if you entered this trade here, it would have probably been a loss, but let me go ahead and exit this sell stop. I didn't enter the trade because for some reason it would not let me enter the trade. I'm still waiting though. I will wait a few more minutes, 5 more minutes maybe. Let's see how. So pound USD actually tested this imbalance right here and kept going up. So if you got in at the 50% of that with stop loss 15 pips, $15 pips is right here, and 30 pips is right here. Let's see if it will reach 30 pips. For some reason it's not letting me. It's not letting me take a trade on. It wasn't letting me take a gold trade. Were any of you able to take a gold trade or no? Alright, looks like it wants to push further up. We have New York Open Stock Exchange open in about, let me go ahead and delete this. New York Stock Exchange in about 5 minutes. I think if we open without a trade, I'm going to end the stream off with no trade, which is okay. We could come back tomorrow. The only trade I would have seen that was worth it would have been this one here. Which obviously would have lost. But anything else, I think there was no other trade you could take. So we'll wait about 5 more minutes. See if we could get a trade in 5 minutes. And if you did take this and you lost, you could possibly skip the next trade, or you could take the next trade as well. Pound USD is going higher, so this is good. I'm going to have the videos today for this. What does it look like on a 5-minute chart? Alright, 4 more minutes to get an engulfing candle. Alright, we'll give it 2 more minutes after this candle here, just to see if we could get an engulfing candle on the downside, but otherwise we'll end off the stream with no trade. Or if you lost a trade here, then let's see, maybe we can, oh wait, maybe we can get a trade here. Still has 30 seconds, right? Let me just prepare, just in case we do get a trade set up. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're going to get a trade. Or at least not yet. Let's see. Alright, we have 1 minute, and we have New York open. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so we got a trade set up here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one because I was just trying to see if I would take it, and I'm in this trade. I think you heard me get into the trade, but we'll see. If it loses, it loses. I think I could see it lose here, but let's see, did I change? Okay. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's really bullish. I'm in this trade though, so we might end up losing, but whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna stop us out. It wants to stop us out. Very, very, very close. I think we get stopped out. Yeah, we got stopped out. Okay. Alright, so that was our trade for the day. And I think, with that being said, we'll probably end it off here. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time. We'll keep doing the same thing. It doesn't really matter how many times it loses this week. I do believe Pound USD was actually a winner, but I do believe in the end we will get a profitable trade a week at least. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time.